Ladies, give me grace. I don't feel like men are giving that safe space in a relationship to be vulnerable and to be honest without being judged or without it being hijacked about how I made you feel about my honesty. And so what a lot of men learn to do through conditioning with dealing with women over time, even with their mothers, even with their family members, is learn to internalize this, because even if I have a legitimate gripe, I know when I tell you this, you may start to cry, you may start to flip it. And now I'm talking more about how you feel about what I said than what I actually said.
I have a rebuttal to that, and I wonder if our rebuttals match.
What's up?
My question to that is now, because you said that you feel like the conversation goes there, is that just what the conversation turns into, and that's how you solve a problem? Because you might say something, and then I respond, and that's how the conversation is going. Hey, I like the fact you opened up to me, but I didn't like the way you said it. So can we talk like this, or can we do that?
So in a small example of what I was talking about is what happened just now.
She walked right into it, did exactly what he said happens when men say something. And I would say this. What he said, everything he said is absolutely true. A lot of men won't even open up and talk to you because he don't feel like dealing with how you feel about what he's feeling, making it about you. And I would say this to the men. With all the women who move like that, you don't have to deal with them. Because I will be damned if I don't express myself because it's about how you feel. Because I would tell them, hey, so basically I can't tell you how I feel because of how you feel it. Is that what you're telling me? Because at the end of the day, I'm a human too. I'm a person too. I'm not just a man. I am a human being that go through things as well. So you're telling me I'm not supposed to tell you or express how I feel based off how you're going to react to what I'm going through. No, I can't deal with nobody like that. Fellas, at the end of the day, I understand this is what we have to deal with. We deal with this all the time, but you don't have to deal with it. This is how women are. They are like this because we allow them to be like that. We don't check them when they're like that because they're wrong. Ladies, if you think moving like that is right, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's why a lot of men be depressed and going through so many issues mentally. He's quiet. He always want to be left alone. You want to go out to eat and he don't want to go nowhere. You want to lay up with him and he don't want you to touch him. He want to be by himself in a man cave watching the game because he has to deal with his emotions by himself. If you want him to be more lovey-dovey with you or whatever the case it is, allow this man to open up to you. Allow this man to be able to express how he feels. Because a lot of time the man loves you, but he don't want to do all these things with you because he's dealing with things mentally that he cannot express openly. Fellas, at the end of the day, you need to check them when they do this. And if they want to fight you on it verbally and they want to go back and forth, you don't have to do that either way. You need to roll, baby. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to be with somebody who don't care about what I'm going through. You're going to make what I'm going through about you. You're going to make what I'm dealing with about you. And even if it has something to do with you, it's still what I'm going through with you. And you're going to make it seem like I'm wrong for having, well, boy, listen. She did exactly what he was referring to. And what he was referring to is absolutely true. But as men, we don't have to deal with that. Check them when they move like that. There's no, oh, see, ladies, this is what we got to, no, ain't no see, ladies, nothing. Hey, this what it is. I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings. I'm not saying this to come at you no type of way. This is what I'm dealing with in my life. Y'all be cool. Take these. Y'all got to get together, man, because I wish I would. When I was younger, I used to sit there and deal with all them things myself. I'm a man. I'm going to figure it out. I'm a man. I was suffering. A ticking time bomb. Anything would set me off. Now I'm angry at everything. Now you can't say nothing to me because I'm holding in so much frustration and depression and everything that's not going right in my life. I'm not where I want to be in life. Everything I'm holding in, as soon as you mess around and just touch me, everything just explodes. I don't want to be that person no more. And if I'm with a woman, you shouldn't want me to be that person either. I tell folks all the time, if a person don't care about you, if a person don't care about how you feel, they don't care about you.
There's a movement about men having a safe space to talk. Mm-hmm. And I feel like maybe you and your friends are probably a little bit different from a lot of other men who don't feel like, well, I'm going to say this from personal experience. My personal experience, I feel like and this is with men I've dated, my brother, cousins, my daddy, like a lot of men just don't broach certain conversations because they don't want all the extra that comes with the conversation. They really just want somebody to sit and listen and digest and change direction. I think that's what we all want when we communicate. But I feel like men believe that women have a very hard time sitting, listening, digesting, taking that and changing directions. So I want you guys to kind of talk about men having a safe space and why men don't communicate because they don't feel like they have the safe space.
Men don't have a safe space because men don't demand a safe space. They want a woman to give it to them. See, and I ask men this, like, what can a woman stop you from doing as a man? What can she stop you? Most men, like, she can't stop me from doing nothing. Right. But apparently, if she's not giving you a safe space, you're not going to be vulnerable. No, I'm going to take my safe space. And if you can't give it to me, I'm going to leave you. Because at the end of the day, fellas, you got to understand how to speak, how to talk, how to demand certain things. Baby, if you want me to walk around here and be in a mood, I'm not the most pleasant person to be around. I'm always seem like I'm on edge. I'm ready to snap. You can't be, you have to walk on eggshell because there's always something wrong with me. You want that guy, or you want a guy that when something wrong every now and then, because I'm not going to cry about every single thing. But when something really gets too hard for me, you want that guy to just talk to you for like an hour? And then I'm cool. Just somebody I can vent to. Somebody I can open up to. Every now and then. You rather have the vent every now and then, or the guy that's every single day can't hear nothing you saying or what you going through because he's still going through what he's going through. What he's been through ain't never been resolved, so he has to just keep chucking it up, and you wonder why he's not emotionally available. You wonder why you can't talk to him. You wonder why you can't do this because he's still dealing with everything he has to deal with. So which one you want? You want that? The guy who can't open up to you, don't understand you, don't care about you because he dealing with his own thing, or you want the guy that every now and then when something wrong, he come to you. Because it's not like he can't go somewhere else outside the house. It's not like he can't go somewhere else outside the house. Would you rather him just come to you and talk to you? At the end of the day, fellas, a woman can't stop you from doing nothing. You stopping yourself because you don't want to deal with the back and forth. Nah, it's not going to be no back and forth. This is what's about to happen. You want to get with it? Well, you got to roll. Because I refuse to be with somebody that look at me like I'm not human. Look at me like what I go through don't matter. It's only about you. Because I understand, fellas, that a lot of women don't understand these situations because it's always been about them since they were little princesses when they was children. So as they gotten older, they have still not learned the skill set of actually listening and understanding to a man outside of her. See, they listen to women because they can relate to it, because they've been through it. So it's easy for them to listen to the woman because they really talking about their own life as well. So when she listens to the women, she's really talking, they're going back and forth. Yeah, that's what they do. That's why they kumbaya against men, because they quote unquote experience the same thing. They're not listening because they actually care. It's somebody that understands her life. So that's what she likes. But when a man is dealing with something, his life is completely different and it doesn't register. So she feel like she don't want, no, you gonna listen. If you can't listen, you gotta roll. Fellas, demand it. And watch them fall in line. If she don't want to fall in line, cool. Take these, be cool. I get why men say what they be saying. I get it. I promise I do. I was the same exact way. Man, we can't. And then I found myself, understood myself. Now I demand it. Now I always have it. I took control of that situation. A woman didn't give me nothing.